I purchased this Amazon Kindle about 6 months ago and I've been using it ever since. I actually got this from a very special deal from Best Buy where they had 50% off of the Amazon Kindle when you purchased a Amazon Kindle Fire. So you pay full price for that, and I got this for half price, $79, so about $40. And it was a very great deal. Just before this, I had purchased the Nook Simple Touch with Glow Light, and in comparison, that was $140. So you're paying $100 more for touch and lighting capabilities. This one is now $99. It is the one that does not have the backlight on it. So it all depends on you. Of course, you may not get the same deal I did from Best Buy, which led me to get this very simple Nook non-touch. But in the end, I really think I made the best purchase. I would buy this again at $79 because of how light it is, and it's very portable. Like I said, it's smaller all in all than the Nook, and it's also lighter than it. But of course, when you're looking at an e-reader, you're going to be hearing a lot of things from all the tablet makers. So not only is this competing with other e-readers like the Nook and the Kobo, but you're also competing with the iPad, the Samsung tablets, and all other tablets out there, including its own Kindle Fire and Nook tablet. So which one do you want to choose? I'd say if you are looking for a pure reading experience and you want to do reading on the go in many different locations where you'd be inside and outside, I would 100% choose the Kindle. The Kindle is a very basic e-reader, and the only other options that you can get are small applications like games or a calendar or a notepad where you can write little notes. Other than that, it doesn't really take anything away from the reading experience. Now, of course, you may want more than just reading. In turn, you would possibly go for a tablet of some kind. Right here, I have the iPad 2nd generation, and you can really see the difference. First, the tablet in itself, the 10-inch tablet, calling them all generically 10-inch tablets, are all bigger. They're going to weigh more, and if you want to pick it up by its side, it's going to give you more fatigue, and you can't hold it as long. Again, being this big, it's also not as portable, so you also have that. Now, you may have a question about what kind of competition you're looking for. There are two. I'll move that center because that's what we're looking at. But you do have two competitions. You have your generic tablet. We can equate this one almost to any other tablet out there. Or you have your fine Retina display tablet, like this 3rd generation iPad, where it has extremely fine resolution and it shows text extremely well. But again, it has a much higher price tag, not even close to the $79. You can go anywhere from $499 all the way up to close to $1,000. This one starts, of course, at $399 and goes all the way up to around $800 or so. So first, you're looking at price. If you want a cheap e-reader where you can download all your content, you can get this. Another good thing about getting an Amazon Kindle or a Nook, you can also download the applications for an iPad or a computer if you'd like, so you can read your books anywhere, not just on the e-reader itself. So no matter what your choice is, you can always use all your Amazon content anywhere. For example, though, the Steve Jobs book that I have here can only be read on 2 devices at a time. So I have it on these two, I do not have it on here. Now, talking about going around and reading everywhere, you really can't do it with these. In direct sunlight, it does not do very well unless you have an anti-glare shield, which costs about $40. It does take away from the resolution and away from doing anything else on it. It makes it less of an exciting experience for anything else other than reading. If you're going to the beach, it's not something that you can use. This is. On that mark, going around, these tablets of any kind are going to be much more fragile than the Kindle. What I do is I throw my Kindle in my bag when I go around. I do have keys, I have coins rattling around in there, and if you can see, I wonder if I can get the shine perfectly right on here. But I think if you see right here, I do have a scratch on it. And there's a bunch of scratches on here, but it doesn't take anything away from the reading experience. It's great. It's very durable. You don't need the case for it. It's small. It's an amazing thing. It's very portable, and not only because of its size. Again, it does have Wi-Fi on it, so you can take it anywhere and anywhere that you have a Wi-Fi hotspot. You can use it, and you can browse the internet on there. Also, the battery lasts forever. I love the battery life. You charge it for about 2 hours and it'll last you a month. Honest to God, using it all the time that you want, a month. For these, you want to use these and read them as much as you can. This will really last you about a day or so. If you want to turn down the backlight for this, you can, but it's going to take away from the experience. So if you are a reader and only care about reading and want to spend very little, get the Amazon Kindle. It is the better one of the two between the Nook and the Amazon, or the Barnes & Noble Nook and the Amazon Kindle, because it's lighter, it does have more content, and the battery does last a little bit longer. Of course, there are many options in the e-reader category, including touch versions and color screen versions and things with backlights, but it's simple, it's good. Get the ad-supported one. It'll give you good deals every once in a while. It will not take anything away from your reading experience. And that's all you can say about this. So this has been Matt, and I've been taking a look and reviewing and telling you everything I know about this 4th generation Amazon Kindle, which was released in late 2011. Hope you enjoy this. Check me on Facebook, Twitter, WordPress. Like this, dislike this, comment. Let me know what you feel about these, and I'll see you guys next time.